And here we are. Season 2 begins. But first, we must start by looking at encouraging transfers. I already encouraged a couple, but just get rid of them. And then we reconstructed the Pac-12 as it will be in the real life as Louisiana Tech joins back to the Sun Belt. They were in the Sun Belt previously, but our schedule is we're going to play number 10 Miami today, Middle Tennessee, Missouri State, Indiana, and then we start conference play in the Sun Belt. A very interesting schedule. Looking at where some of our top players transfer, Toby Payne, the tight end, transfers to Tennessee. So, transfers to a pipeline of his. JaVale Gilmore, the Mike linebacker, transfers also to another Tennessee team. JaVale Gilmore did transfer to Memphis. And then the team we're playing today, Zion Turner, is their backup quarterback. Yes, you heard me correctly. He transferred to become a backup. When they have a 90 overall quarterback in front of him, and he's a senior, so this will be his last year of college football. Maybe it not have been the smartest idea to transfer there. We are going after a 4-star in the recruiting board. Is decent. And then we got 2 Gym 3-stars. We're the only offer on them. This one this guy I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Does have 88 strength though at a position need. And then we have George Stacy here, a gym strong safety with 84 speed. Could be a potential user. And then we have Paris, another defensive tackle with 2 physical abilities. Not as great as the gym, but Greg Cokes, an 87 speed running back. The juke move and spin move aren't as high as I'd want them to be, but... And then we ended off with a wide receiver, left edge, will linebacker, and another left edge. So that's going to be the recruiting board. Miami is an 87 overall. We are a 72. So I'm going in here with no expectations to win. I honestly expect us to lose. As long as we can win in the conference, we should be fine. But it's always fun to play these ranked matchups. But maybe I would prefer to if we were at home. But we have to play Miami on their turf. So, with that, let's get this one underway in Florida. Marshall will receive the ball, and we do have a quarterback controversy as of late. We do have Clarkson at starting quarterback, and then we have Ashton Daniels at backup. Going up against a talented Miami defense, we will most likely see both of them. But it will be Clarkson to start off here. Motioning a receiver, it's going to be play action. Tight end doesn't get open, he's going to work back his read to Sharon White Jr. for about 9. A dangerous pass there, though. And we do have 2 running backs. Obviously, Michael Allen from last year, who just barely picks up the first down here. And then we have Gibson. Jarek Gibson, who has this burst, as you see here, making a man miss. 95 speed for the junior running back. And he could be here if he doesn't decide to transfer, go to the NFL this next season. That could be potentially very well. But for this team, an overthrow from Clarkson, but they're going to call defensive pass interference. I don't know if I see it. That ball was way over his head. Very questionable call from the refs there. Clarkson going to take the snap and thread the needle to his slot wide receiver. And now in the red zone, looking and finding a wide open defender. I don't know where he's throwing that ball, but the linebacker's right there, and just a bad read by Clarkson. On that drive, though, he made some good throws, I believe, and he has better accuracies, and he's a little bit faster than Ashton Daniels. That's the only reason he's getting the start here today, as Jordan Love, not that Jordan Love, a different Jordan Love, in the backfield, takes the carry for the Hurricanes. And now it'll be play action, looking for Love on the play fake, and he just makes a couple defenders miss, making them look silly. Up to the 40-ish yard line. It's going to be completion underneath for about 6 yards. Now, another run, but this time we're there to stop it. Love is going nowhere. It's going to take some time to learn some of the new players we have on this team, but regardless, defense has played decently, and the deep ball to the end zone bounces off the back of Jules, returning for his junior season. And it's going to be a fumble. Gets absolutely crushed trying to run the speed option, and it's a muffed pitch. And it's going to be a turnover. Miami in the red zone now. Going to motion over a man looking for the tight end, and he's there. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And it's quickly 10-0. This is how we expected it to go. It's going to be a blowout, regardless of whether we play good or not. But we can just try to do the best we can. And on the comeback route, it's Harmon with the catch. That is one guy I do know. He was here last year, our second wide receiver. Didn't really pan out, but he is looking to be our number one wide receiver, so we're going to complete the RPO to Sharon White Jr. for a first down. Dropping back to pass, looking, finding the running back underneath. That's Allen, and he is tackled for about a gain of 5. Next time it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be another first down for the Marshall offense. So we have been able to move it down the field so far on these 2 drives, but it looks to be our own mistakes costing us. And the start of the second quarter now. Dropping back, Clarkson rolling, looking, just going to run, weird camera angle, but he's in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And that's what Clarkson provides for you. Him and Ashton Daniels have a little bit of wheels on him. They can run with the ball if they have to. Just Clarkson is a little bit faster, able to outrun the defensive end, and it's a touchdown. But this time, just defense breaking down. In the hurry-up now, trying to catch us off guard. In the pistol formation, looking to make some adjustments. And taking their sweet time. It's going to be a handoff, and we're all over it. And now it's 2nd and 13. Dropping back to pass. Maivia finds his man. Breaking a tackle. Nothing but green grass ahead. Can we catch him? Does not look like it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The U is just absolutely clapping us right now. On the kickoff return, it looks like Allen's going to be handling at the 5. Has blockers in front. Allen cutting up past midfield, and they will finally catch him at the 35-yard line. Great return there from Michael Allen back on offense. And Allen with a carry right after that, up past midfield. Gibson is checked into the game. Gibson, a nice burst for about a gain of 6. Now, looking, finding his man on the outside, and that's another Marshall Thundering Herd first down. What will we do here? We've got to the red zone. We just haven't been able to capitalize. Another short pass. And I think that's what we're really going to have to do. On second down, play action, rolling, and he is sacked. Just the offensive line just not going to be able to pick up. Maybe in conference play, they'll be able to do decently, but just not great. Rolling, and that's what I'm talking about. They can't pick up the linebacker, and he's hit as he's thrown, and it's picked off. But Harmon just DK Metcalfing this guy, bro. He's just running him down. Just a jet, just running, sprinting. Is DK or Julio Jones? That's a comp. Oh my goodness. Of ankles. Love with a great run there. 2nd and 3. They're going to give it to him again, but this time we're there. Lewis was there to make the bone-crushing hit. This time looking unlimited amount of time. Finally, somebody put a little bit of pressure on him, and they're going to be forced to kick 3. The kick is up and good, so it'll be 20-7. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the first half. Allen with a good inside zone carry. Another first down for the Thundering Herd. Trying to make some audibles at the line. Does not seem to work. Looking, surveying, finding with great anticipation White Jr. on the dig route. Very great anticipation. Expecting, he read it perfectly. That was a beautiful pass. Great, just can't say it enough. And Gibson is refusing to go down. Going back to that pass, though, the corner, what really he did was came down and he saw that and he recognized it and pinpointed the accuracy there. A good catch for the tight end, Irving. Obviously, no more sure-handed tight end for Toby Payne as he is on Tennessee, obviously. And looking on the post route, he had him, but it's broken up. Sharon White Jr. cannot hold on to the ball, and now Miami has a chance on offense to score again. 10-20 right now. We're still keeping it a game. Bringing a receiver in motion. It's going to be a handoff, and Love just running all over us here today. It may not reflect on the stats. Screen pass here. Love blockers in front, but they do not even do their jobs on the outside, so that or he didn't follow his blocks. Regardless, 35 seconds left and counting, and it's going to be a completion, a strike over the middle. Matavia has looked very good here in this game. It's going to be a play action, finding his receiver, and just almost had it right there. That looks to be the tight end, Lofton, I believe his name is. 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's going to be underneath. 2nd and goal. 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Looking, firing. That should have been an interception. He was there all the way, just our players don't have the awareness to pick that off, and it's going to be 27-10 instead of 20-10 going into halftime. And it is a Lofton with 4 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. He is the tight end, so that's something we struggled with last year, was limiting tight ends to yardage. And looking underneath on 2nd down for about a gain of 3, hopping right into the 3rd quarter. And the pressure there finally gets there on the blitz, and he is forced to just throw it to the ground. And it's an incompletion finally. Back on offense, we forced a punt underneath. Another first down for the Thundering Herd offense. We haven't looked terrible, but we haven't looked fantastic either. A handoff there, and now we're just going to keep running it down their throats. Another handoff. Jarrett Gibson finding a good space up the middle. Looking to the left side. It's going to be complete. 3rd and 1. Audible to a play action call here. What will Miami do against it? Just going to have to get it off quickly to the fullback. He catches it, but it is short. They blitz both linebackers, and we cannot make the read. It's going to be a fumble. Luckily, he goes down, but that may put this one in it to the ground. Our hopes into the ground. 1st and 10. Looking. Finding his man underneath, but it's broken up. Great defensive play there by Jules. Second down. The Canes. Screen pass. Love just breaking tackles, and he's finally brought down after a gain of 8. We're going to bring the heat here. 3rd and 2. It's going to be an RPO. They find us lacking in coverage, and it works. Great play call there by Miami. And that will keep them on the field, but this time he's going nowhere. Brought down to the backfield for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. 3 wide receivers set to the right. Looking. We bring the blitz, and they pick it up beautifully. And a completion for only 2 there. 3rd and 8. Looking. Still looking. And batted down. He had 10 seconds in the pocket, which is absurd. Looking, and he will find his man underneath, running and picking up about a gain of 15. Chunk plays is what we need, and fast in the hurry up. Looking, rolling out, finding his man on the run, Sharon White Jr. for another first down. Remaining in the hurry up. It's going to be another pass. Looking, a tough catch. 3 people there for Miami, but Harmon still finds a way to come down with it. Looking, finding his man underneath. That is Irvin for about a gain of 8. Looking, and it will be a handoff. Allen picks up another first down. Audibling to a pass here. Looking, threading the needle in between 3 defenders, and Harmon's down to the 1-yard line. Going to bring a receiver in motion. It's going to be a screen pass for Gibson, and he is into the end zone. His first touchdown as a thundering herd. And that took a lot of time off the clock, but we're still in this game. Only down by 10 points, pending the extra point. Gibson just gets... It was just a great play call by the offensive coordinator. A little less than 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and Love is going nowhere. 3rd and 4. Miami will call a screen. Love, nobody in front of him. Has a blocker, spinning out 2 defenders, breaking tackles. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Into the 4th now. Love gets the carry. Love cutting it out, breaking ankles once again for another first down. This man is absolutely cooking our defense. It's going to be another handoff to Love to the outside for a gain of about 5. Now, 4 wide receivers set. It's going to be a handoff, but this time Love's going nowhere. We hold him to a field goal. And looking, and off his back foot. That is Daniels in the game, and it's an interception to end the game. They could just run out the clock from here, but instead they decided to score 10 on us. 40-17 is your final. Like I said, I did not expect to win this game in the slightest. Montevilla absolutely destroyed us through the passing game. And they were able to run on us a lot. But just not great. Clarkson, 3 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown, technically 2 if you count the rushing touchdown. So 3 interceptions. I do think Clarkson was still better than Daniels because Daniels threw a couple inaccurate balls, but Clarkson was able to fit the ball into tight windows that I didn't think he was going to be able to. Allen and Gibson had a pretty good rushing day, at least as a unit, in catching the ball. Cowan, as well as pretty much all our receivers, got at least 70 yards. And then defensively, just like no pressure, no turnovers, just not great. But that's going to do it all here today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a blessed day.